Good morning. Chayé Moharan Reshnun. We're continuing this theme where Rabbeinu is letting us know how needed he is. Amaru titzrichin kol ha'olam. Rabbeinu said, the whole world needs me. Lo mi bayatem, not only you, my chasidim, ki atem yodim batzmechen ech atem tzrichim oti. The people that are close to Rabbi Nachman of Breslev, they obviously knew how much they need him. And of course, we, even today, 100, 200 years later, we know how much we need him. And afilu korat tzadikim tzrichim oti. And this is a very deep statement. Even all the tzadikim need him. Ki gam em tzrichim nachzir otam lemutav. Because even the tzadikim, we need to make them do tshuva.
Mutav is tshuva?
Yes, bring them back to good. Meaning, nachzir otam lemutav. It's a language of saying, "V'gam afilu umot ha'olam tzrichim oti, ach dayon eved yot kerabo." And even the goyim need me, but it's enough for a master to be like a slave to be like his master. And that's a Gemara that's brought in a few times. That the same way that Hashem did not give the Torah to the nations, so the tzaddik is also not yet mikarev the nations. That'll be reserved for Mashiach. What did Rabbeinu just say? The whole world needs him. Obviously the Chassidim Blessed know that we need him, but even the tzaddikim need him, and we can bring the tzaddikim back with tshuva. How do we explain this? Tzaddikim are tzaddikim, wonderful tzaddikim. They're Hashem. What exactly is wrong with them? Well, we're learning now in Torah Zayin that the tzaddik emes has to be able to deal with darimane darimata, people flying high and people down low. In other words, Aaron HaKohen needs to get better. How does he get better? With Moshe Rabbeinu. Even a great tzaddik, even a great Rebbe, even a great Talmid Chacham, even a Gadol, there's levels that you can reach. And Rabbeinu helps them refine it to perfection. Listen to the story that happened in the time of Rabbi Natan. It's brought down in the Sefer Sharit Tzaddik of Rav Gedalia Kenning Zatzal. In the time of Rabbi Natan, there was another shul in Breslev, and it was Klal Chasidim, not Breslev. And there was over there in that shul a big Oived Hashem, a big tzaddik. He knew Kabbalah. He was what's called the Ben Ariyah. And in Rav Nassim's shul, there was a guy, a pochaz a little bit, a guy that came in, and he was really actually a little bit of a shyster. In Rabbi Natan's shul, shyster is a crook, not a crook, like basically don't do business with that guy, the kitzer. Don't do business with him. He's not stealing, but don't do business with him. You know that type of guy? Stay away. So they told Rabbi Natan would understand. You're making us crazy all day about the tzaddik emes. We have to go to the tzaddik emes and the tzaddik emes. Here, in our shul, we have this guy that he's next to the tzaddik emes, and in that shul they don't have the tzaddik emes, and there's a big chacham over there. Chatzot, Avodat Hashem, Shas, Poskim, no tavot. What do you want from us? Rabbi Nathan said, good question you asked, and I'll explain to you. He said in one sentence, and I'll tell you what it means. He's lower than his level, he's higher than his level. In other words, what Rabbi Nathan said is, yes, that big tzaddik, he's born pure. His parents were pure. He was born with the Gemara in his biberon, in his bottle. He's, yes, great. But if he would have our etzot, he would be much better. And the people that he's helping, if he would be able to tell them, no yeush, idbodedut, nekudat tova, he would be able to give them all the things we have, he would help the people next to him much better. So, he's actually very big, but he's lower than where he could be. On the other hand, the Shmerel over here, did you know that he used to be a stealer mamash? He actually used to steal. And since he came close to us, he stopped stealing, but he has a yetzer hara that he's still in business, he can't be honest. He can't keep his word. But says Rabbi Natan, and guess what? If he stays with us enough, at the end, he's going to be an honest businessman. And that for him is Mesirat Nefesh at the highest degree. For him to be just an honest businessman, not to steal, you have no idea the efforts, superhuman efforts that it takes him to get there. His nature is to be a stealer. And guess what, said Rabbi Natan? If he wouldn't have come to us, since he was stealing, he would have kept going down, he would become a killer. He would not be a regular stealer, he would be a murderer that's stealing. So you see that he is actually, his level is to be a stealer. And we're going to make him a kosher yid that comes to shul and does business honestly. That's all. And he's lower than his level and he's higher than his level. So that's what Rabbeinu is saying here. What does the tzaddik have to do tshuva? What does a gadol have to do tshuva? Yes, but we're not there to know where he could refine himself a little bit more. A little bit better, a little bit higher, a little bit pure. Yes, you have 10,000 Hasidim, everybody's coming to you, we're traveling, you have kolenim, you have the shas in your pocket. But you know where Rabbeinu could bring you? Where would Rabbi Natan be without Rabbeinu? He would be a gadol ador. He would be a big posek. He would write shutim, he would be a big person. And you would have heard another Rabbi Natan Schneerhartz who wrote this Sfarim and he helped Am Yisrael in his yeshiva with his 100 students. But Rabbi Natan, because he let go of everything and he used to work a little bit, he used to do business and he had a store and he was very honest in his store and he helped, but Rabbeinu took him out of that. And Rabbeinu told him, don't become a Rav. Don't become a Rav. You're going to stay with me. Rabbi Natan changed the world with his books, with his Sfarim, with the clothes that he built, with all the people that he was mechazek with him. He changed the world, Rabbi Natan. Everybody knows Rabbi Natan today. If he would have been a great Rav 200 years ago, you wouldn't know him today. A few yeshiva students would know his books. Understand? So whoever you are, wherever you are, we need the tzaddik. The tzaddik emes will pick us all up to be the best of we could be. That's all we need to know. And even the goyim, if they would know of Rabbeinu, the Rabbeinu said it's not the time yet. It's I'm like my master. The master is not yet mekarev the goyim, so me too. But eventually Mashiach is going to come and Hashem is going to make all the goyim. And you see today how many goyim are. Who told me yesterday, man? Who was telling you just the other day that he? No, somebody was telling me the other day that he's telling you, oh yeah, who's your Rebbe? He's he gave him a gift of something at Breslev. Thierry with his Yosef, that he has his his Kav Maga there. And so he told me a goy came in and gave him a book of Rabbeinu. I said, what is this? He says, I heard you like Breslev because it means my Rebbe, Rabbi Nachman, a goy. Today it's becoming much more common that people are knowing Rabbeinu. You see that we're getting to the time. Rabbeinu 200 years ago wasn't the moment, but now Hashem will help us get there. Chazak, Be'uchim to you. Shabbat shalom.